Chapter 33, The Road to Calvary. Along the road to Calvary, where Jesus prepared to carry his cross, Mary and the others waited, their hearts breaking as they witnessed his suffering. For it was time for the Son of God to carry his beloved cross. His pure and perfect body had been struck 5,115 times. Every fraction of his body was wounded, bleeding, and exposed. When he looked upon the cross, those present could not comprehend, save Mary, the look of love and longing on his face. Especially confused and becoming increasingly frightened by Jesus' demeanor was Lucifer and his followers. For also on the road leading to Calvary was Lucifer and hundreds of his minions who incited the crowd, their voices filled with malice. Those untouched by demons looked on with agony, their hearts heavy with sorrow for the innocent man before them. Mary, her face veiled, watched in silence. God's voice spoke to her, gentle yet commanding. My beloved, in this greatest moment of sorrow, call upon thy strength. It is time that the greatest enemy of the children of Adam knows your power. Mary stopped walking, her mind's eye seeing Lucifer and his ministers illuminated by a glowing red light. She spoke with authority, her voice echoing in their minds. I command you to remain where you are, creatures that spread evil in the hearts of God's children. You will stay and walk beside him as he carries the cross. You will witness as they nail his broken body to it. You will hear his bones crack, see his thirst, and listen to his words of mercy and forgiveness. Then by the power given to me, I will cast you into the deepest depths of the abyss. The demons cringed, frozen in their place, their fear palpable as Mary's words echoed with divine authority, the weight of her command lingering in the air. With Mary's command, the beings from hell marched like condemned prisoners to the crucifixion of Christ. They stood affixed with unseen tether to the foot of the cross where Jesus hung, his body broken and bleeding. He lifted his eyes to heaven, his voice trembling as he spoke his final words. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Christ and Mary heard God's words. Truly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. Woman, behold your son. Son, behold your mother. In human angst, Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? I thirst. It is finished. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Then with one last breath, his head fell to his chest. A cry of sorrow rose from his followers, their grief merging with the roar of thunder as lightning tore across the sky. Darkness engulfed the land, and the earth began to shake, splitting open beneath them. As foretold, Lucifer and his demons were dragged into the depth of the earth, their screams fading into the abyss. The sky remained dark, the sun absent, yet silhouetted against it was the cross and the body of Christ. At the foot of the cross stood Mary, her body trembling in agony, her arm reaching up to touch the feet of her son. Surrounding her were her companions, both mortal and celestial, their faces filled with sorrow and reverence, the weight of the moment lingering in the air. Later, inside the house in Nazareth, the apostles Peter, John, and the others gathered, their faces heavy with grief. Mary moved slowly about the room. Her body, heart, and soul ached, but she had to prepare for the burial of her son. John approached her, his voice filled with concern. "Mother," he said gently, kissing her hands, "you must take nourishment. Please, allow us to do this for you at this time. You have not eaten in days. I could not bear for you to leave us as well." Mary looked at him, her eyes filled with a quiet strength. "My rest and consolation will be to see my Son and Lord arisen from the dead. My dearest friends, stay and console one another while I retire alone with my son." Mary retreated to her cenacle, lying on her cot and closing her eyes. Before her, the world of limbo took shape. She saw her beloved parents, Anne and Joachim, as well as Joseph, the prophets Enoch and Elias, Moses, and the thousands of souls awaiting release. Their faces were filled with hope, their long wait made possible by her greatest sorrow. Then her face lit up with joy as she saw her son. Jesus greeted those who had waited so long, and they fell to their knees in gratitude. By Mary's command, the angels restored the broken body of her son to its perfection. Then, with the same magnificent light of his original birth, the Son of God and Mary was resurrected. He took form before them as a translucent being, the shroud on the bear still glowing with the divine transformation that had taken place within it.